Welcome back to my Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2 as the Kingdom of Sweden. Last thing I was doing... Wow, I'm already 31. I've got a lot of baby making time to make up for. I don't know, can you have many more concubines than what I have? I mean, I have to make up for all this time I've not been baby making. But I don't think I can take any more concubines. But maybe I can. Let's see. I've never maxed out concubines. Wow. Alright, Thyra, you have the ambitious trait. I'm a little afraid of that. But Sif... Oh, she's a princess of England. There's no way that I could get her as a concubine. But Thyra, or Thera, courtier and metal pad, you could work. Should probably try to kill other people. Yeah, alright, so I have enough concubines. I'm at my max. I was trying to make an alliance, as my father, Rein, with England, but I did not have anyone that I could marry to the new king. But I do now, my own daughters. So let's arrange a betrothal. It's going to take a little bit of time, but he'll accept, and we'll cement an alliance. And we just have to try to get everyone to vote for my candidate. If I die before that time, it's going to be very unfortunate. Let's see. Vagen of Smoland, Elizabeth of Bergslagen, and Olafur of Ostergotland are all voting against me. Although I have... Maybe I should send some money around. And maybe that will make them like me a little bit more. Ooh. She's not married. I was thinking of marrying her to my son, but he's only 5, so that's not going to really work out. And I don't really have anyone that I would recommend. So how about I do this? How about I send her some... Oh! How about I give her a title? The Drotetsi serves as a steward of the realm in a function similar to a seneschal, and is considered to be a very prestigious post. Alright. How about I make you that, and I send you a gift. And here's the last one. Jarl Olafur of Ostergotland. My vassal. He wants to become the spy master. And he has really bad intrigue, so I'm not going to be able to do that for him. But I can send him a gift. And he likes it. So let's do that. And we've got to think about our next conquests. Technology, we're way away from eliminating pagan homeland attrition penalty. A lot of money has to be spent in that, or a lot of tech points has to be spent in that, I should say. The smallest spider makes my daughter Kraka squeal and run for cover. This is starting to worry me. Fear is a mind killer. So let's look and see what else we have. What other options we have. We can offer vassalization. Does not want it. Nordland. We have the same. Does not want vassalization. Finnmark. does not want vassalization, and we cannot declare war on him. So it looks like we will be moving to take these territories and moving against Denmark as well. So the issue being right now, because I want to make Scandinavia, and we only control 64%. So we need to up that quite a bit. Oh, okay. And then we have these northern territories here, along the coast, all of Denmark. I don't believe these are under our control, but we could attack for these territories if they are. In fact, they are not heretical Norse. They have all decided to reform. And they do not want to be a part of what I've got going on. Don't you want to be a part of this great union? Alright, so that leaves espionage against Denmark. A little reluctant, I should say, to go against them. But there's nothing that I can really do about that. I need more territory in order to create Scandinavia. So let's send my Chancellor to fabricate a claim on Skåne. And we want to get the duchy. Tell them that it was a part of my family's holdings long ago. Past, you know, when people started writing things down. Other things, other options we have was attacking East Francia. First, after years of careful planning, Hising Froni, from the court of Holmgren of Uland, has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. Good luck with that. Alright. Well, yeah, really, good luck with that. If it helps weaken the Christians, then I'm all for it. Aha! I have discovered a plot where Aslong Gautsk seeks to kill Filker Thorder. Isn't that wonderful? You have overreached yourself. You, on the other hand, she got a big head. She let it go to her head that she was my heir. Now she wants to kill me. It's time to eliminate her. Alright. So she'll have no... let's just check the plots and make sure nobody is supporting her. Yeah, okay. So her plot should be done. And... we'll hold a great blot pretty soon. Yes! Alright, so my son needs to be educated, so I'll educate him. We will hold a great blot And hopefully she'll be one of the ones that gets taken out. And when does it have to be held? Before March and at least November. Alright. So very good. In just a few months, we will hold our blot. What's going on here? Defending against Mecklenburgian War for Chief Stirless claim on Denmark. Well, that's pretty good. You can use that as a distraction. Alright, it is November. It's time for our blot. You have sent out summons to all of your vassals for the blot. Those that have been baptized or profess to follow the teachings of the prophet will have to offer gold to be exempted from this magnificent feast. I can hardly wait. Your vassal is stubborn in his ways and speaks only of the mercy of the Blessed Virgin, but he has wisely decided to offer you some gold. Oh, he's Orthodox. County of Angermanland. How'd that happen? Well, as well he should. Good. Give me gold. Well, that's come to my attention. Let's read this first. The guests have arrived, and the time has come for the blot to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is prepared for the feast that is to follow, the blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor, Freyr, and the other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. Now to the human, for the human sacrifice. Alright. So you are a berserker and a Varangian, which explains why you are Orthodox. Can a Varangian be converted? He can. Alright, well, let's get him back to the Norse faith. Let's see. Who are we looking for here? We're looking for Aslog. Aletta is brought up from the dungeon and escorted to the temple. A noose is placed around her neck, and the rope is thrown over a sturdy branch of a nearby oak. A small yellow pool forms at Aletta's feet. Imprisoned by King Theodor in Westergotland. Let me look at this one. Aletta, imprisoned for 27 years, and her fate is to be sacrificed to the gods. We offer you the sacrifice, Allfather. My prisoner Aslag Thorstein's daughter is complaining about her dark cell in the dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodation. We'll throw her into the oubliette, and hope that she comes out very soon. Inga is brought up from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. When she sees the dangling noose about to be placed around her neck, she pushes the nearest guard aside and makes a desperate run for it, but to no avail. Your men drag her kicking and screaming back to the temple. Allfather, we offer you this sacrifice. Here we are. Aslag is brought from the dungeons by the guards and placed at the gallows in front of the temple. As they place the noose around her neck, Aslag cries out to you, "Don't do this, Theodor. We are family and are of the same blood." Yes, that only proves my devotion to Odin. You should never have tried to usurp my crown from my family. Alright. Scared by the by the goings on at the blot, Dyer of Angermanland has decided, yes, he will convert. Alright. So does that give me the Kinslayer trait? It doesn't look like it. So, very good. Arngrimir is brought out from your dungeons and escorted to the temple. Even as the noose is placed around his neck, Arngrimir stares vacantly ahead without betraying any emotion whatsoever. It would seem he has accepted his fate. Allfather, we offer you the sacrifice. With the sacrifice over, the feast at the end of the blot can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared. There's plenty of meat to go around. Let the celebration begin. You are conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion interrupt. In one corner of the room, in full view of everyone else, y'all all affairs engage in carnal pleasures with one of the serving girls. Both are completely naked, and only when they notice the sun silence in the room do they seem to remember where they are. Aww. My opinion of him is poor. Morsels of food and clean-picked bones fly everywhere from the direction of Mayor Trigg as he greedily stuffs himself with the delicacy served at the table. Suddenly, his face turns a strange shade of green, and he rushes toward the exit, but only makes it as far as Goldie Odor before he starts retching his stomach contents into poor Odor's lap. Ugh, well, he's called Odor. That could have been me. Alright. Yep, everyone is towing the line now. Well, not everybody. The feast is over, and with it the blot. It will be at least 9 years until you hold the next one. But as your vassals return home, most seem to agree that the ceremony was well worth the trip. Until next time. Alright. So what else do we need to do? Well, let's get my steward to collect taxes. And probably get my marshal to train troops. And I'll see if I need anyone to proselytize. Or any of the proselytize needing to be done. Yeah, we do need that. Quite a bit, actually. So we'll start up here. In Ireland. Alright. Well, what else can we do? Like I said, East Francia seems to be in bad shape. What kind of military would we have? Can raise about 17,000, so 20,000 total, I believe, if we add our retinue to the mix. And it looks like East Francia can raise 10,000. Lotharingia 9,000. The only thing I would worry about is Francia. Can still raise 40,000 troops. And they are currently defending against King Haralder of England in the English conquest of Amiens. Alright. Now you are quite the ambitious one. 38,000 troops. I can't remember what I said. I think it was 40,000. Alright, so that's a pretty even match. And Great Moravia. What do we have here? Heir is King of Frisia. Interesting. So they're going to be combining. So I guess it is a good time to attack East Francia. We can capture one of our holy sites in the meantime. Which one is it? Here. Yes. Okay. So let's grab or call the banners and attack in a holy war. And hopefully we don't lose. Ooh, we could do a great holy war for East Francia. Seize all titles held by the infidel king. I think I'll do that. We'll call it a great holy war for East Francia. And we can hope, cross our fingers, that he wins, unites everybody, and then we get even more land out of it. So let's do that. Oh, wait. I cannot send. Nearby Catholic rulers might ask. Let's see. There is no active Norse Great Holy War. Oh, wait. I have to wait? Oh, I have to wait until 1100. Seriously? Alright, so that's fine. Let's go for Brunswick. And let's raise our banners. Yes. All of our Norse warriors coming out of the icy north to do battle. I think I'll put my men, my best men in charge of this army. And as it swells, then, whoops. We'll already have our best men there. Is this part of, Denmark? It is, okay. So it looks like he's already really weak. We'll see. But it should not take long for us to be able to capture territories. Alright, so we're already... Vassal levies raised too long. They've just been raised. Ah, Grima died. After a period of illness. Alright. Well, let's do another search for a concubine. Looks like they're still available. We must make sure that we have enough. We ensure that we have enough healthy candidates. For our next election. Alright, we have enough men here to start assaulting. Tear down those walls. Yes. Now they feel the Norse might. Oh, looks like they have lost. Or at least East Francia is led by a mere child. Alright, Francia is getting involved. Which is not the greatest. So, it's going to be a race. Oh, let me just send these guys home. It's going to be a race to capture all of the territories that we need. Come on. Yes, my son Trigv is, I gotta look that up, is a modest and humble, never showing off or bragging. Alright. Well, humble's alright. To be a good religious leader. Let's hurry, 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 hurry. And hopefully, they can't really send an army. I'm just banking on the fact that they're fighting with England, which will not be a pushover. In fact, they do hold some territory there. Ah, many Christian captives were taken back home. Oh, let's get to assaulting. Capture, destroy, pillage. That's also part of Denmark. Okay. Let's send them over here. Hopefully Denmark takes advantage of this. Yes. Where are your gods to protect? Where is your god to protect you now? It is Odin who you should fear. Now this territory is actually defended. Ah, good. Excellent news. A tithe has been taken. Alright, one more assault. News has reached us that our claimant to my titles, Eric, is hiring men for attacking against me. Where? Oh. Let's get rid of him. We need another 5 days, even if they do succeed in capturing that other territory. There we go. There we go. Nope. It is time to enforce our peace. Alright. There we go. So now we control all of our holy sites. It's time to give out some of our land and send the men home. And East Francia has been attacked. And we have one. Now, who are you going up against? Oh, okay, so more East Francia. Holstein, you're attacking Denmark. Okay. So now we have some territories here. Let's create new vassals. Yep, as I expected, Francia's armies were held up. And now, we get to divvy out 5 territories to friends. Let's see. Stock Arthur, you get Oldenburg. Let's see. You, Sturla, do not like me. And thus, I do not like you. I don't need that many more. How much would it cost to invite noblemen? A lot. I'd rather spend my piety. Alright, so we'll gather the most devout holy men. And we'll just give you some more new land. Make sure nobody is ambitious. Alright. And one more. Okay. Sweet. First major victory against the Christians. And that'll do it for this episode. If you liked what you've seen, like and subscribe. And I'll be back with another episode very soon.